If you've ever played TF2, you would know that outside of being just a goofy war simulator with hats, it holds one of the most lucrative, player-driven microeconomies in gaming. And I, a random YouTuber, want to try infiltrate it. But how would you break into an economy controlled by tight-knit groups of traders who've been grinding years before most of the player base? And more importantly, why am I even doing this? Like a lot of people who got into TF2 trading when they were younger, I made some pretty terrible financial decisions over the years, which added up to hundreds of dollars down the drain in Steam gift cards, unusuals, and taunts. Even back then, I was aware of how much hard-earned cash I was sinking into pixels on a screen, but that awareness is what got me into trading in the first place. After all, if you can make back or even profit after spending money on a game, it's worth it, right? At least, that was the justification I gave myself each time I nervously stared at the screen, displaying how much for a hat, or each time I walked into the supermarket, ready to hand off $50 in my hand to a cashier for a piece of cardboard. But being young and dumb at the time, it was safe to say my trading wasn't the best. And now, with newfound wisdom from my past mistakes, I'm here to not only prove to myself, but also you guys that I can trade and this wasn't all for nothing. But first, a brief explanation of TF2 trading and the state of the economy currently. And no, I'm not gonna bog you down in the details like every other finance bro TF2 YouTuber. This is just the important parts. TF2 trading boiled down is sending an offer to another player and exchanging one item for another in a non-reversible deal. Nearly everyone nowadays can do this, as the barrier to entry for TF2 trading is ridiculously low. As long as you have a premium TF2 account, which can be achieved by either spending $5 in-game or using an upgrade to premium gift, and have Steam Guard on your phone for longer than 14 days, then you can trade. But just because you can trade doesn't mean you'll make any profit or find clients. And for years now, the TF2 trading economy has been plagued by countless problems, but most prominently, the monopolies over the market by the top 100 backpack whales, controlling the prices of high-value items and stomping out the trade business for people below them. Kind of like what's happening in real life between the wealthy and the middle class, but basically, the economy has been overrun by people who just want to make a profit. Which I mean, duh, what do you expect? But you wouldn't understand. These people are so uptight to the point you'd have a hard time making more than 1 to 2 keys profit on a 20 key unusual, since to them, it's all about getting the hat and flipping it for a profit instantly. But if TF2 trading is such a hostile environment, then why would I ever try to step in and compete against all the other vicious traders like something straight out of Wolf of Wall Street? Well, the answer comes down to me finding out if TF2 trading is truly dead in 2026, or if people just aren't trying hard enough. And also, to prove it's actually possible to make an entertaining TF2 trading video. The premise for this whole video is simple. I start off with a 20 key budget to buy the best looking unusual hat I can find, and for 2 weeks, on top of school and everything else, I will try my absolute hardest to make a 10 key profit. Heck, I'll even sit in a trade server spamming my bind if I have to. I'll do all it takes. Now comes the first step, choosing the unusual I want to buy, and more importantly, from which website. Alright, so we're here in TF2, I got my 20 keys as you can see. So now that we got the keys, it's time to actually try find the hat I want to get. So we got a few websites we can use here, you know, we got the STN trading, we got Backpack, we got, I'm not gonna say it, but first STN trading. So let's just see what they have to offer. Like right off the bat, it's not looking that good honestly, but there are still a few decent options I guess. We got a scout hat, I think that's heavy. Orbiting fire. So we got one offer for 27.99 keys. Everything else is 15 keys. I'm gonna try sell this for 18 keys. But yeah, let's just get this one. Okay, so I actually forgot my Steam password, so now I'm gonna have to go and change it, but hopefully the trade does not expire. Okay guys, so I got my Steam working again on my phone. So I just remembered my password login, and now we are back. So we got 20 keys right here and confirmed. All right, top in game and brand new unusual spy hat. I made sure I was gonna get a hat for a class people actually play. Let's just look at it. I don't know what that name is. I'm gonna change it. I'm gonna remove all the stuff, but that is not bad, I gotta say. So I feel like I am gonna be able to sell this pretty easily. That's day 1 complete. We got our first unusual hat. 16 keys around, so I'm gonna try sell for 18. Hopefully no less than that. And make ourselves a nice, juicy 2 keys profit. So now we got our first unusual hat. The next step is to go and list it on backpack.tf before we hop into a trade server and actually try and sell this thing. Doesn't look half bad. It's decently popular hat. Lots of spy mains. It's got black paint as well. So I'm guessing we can pretty easily flip this for a couple keys profit. But yeah, so now we're on backpack.tf. First step is we hop into the... Well, now I'm gonna list the item. Let's just try find it. Okay, 15.5 keys. Let's just check again. How much it was going for? 27.93. We can easily do like 18 listing. Yep. And this is the secret to selling an item on backpack.tf. Even though I've never sold a single item in backpack.tf, I just know this is how people sell them. Selling for 18 keys. Pure. Great unusual spy hat and black paint. Willing to negotiate. Exclamation mark, that's important. Smiley face to let them know that you're friendly. Place listing. And there we go. This listing can just pretty much be here for as long as it takes to sell this hat. So now moving on to the trade servers. Okay, now we're on to day 3. And here comes the part that's gonna become either really boring for you guys or entertaining. It just depends how active the servers are. But we got our spy hat right here. Now comes actually going into a server and trying to sell this to someone. And spoiler alert, when I did this before, it took me hours of just idling, spamming my binds to actually find someone that actually wanted to buy it. Also hoping that we can actually find a server that's active with people actually trading. Because a lot of time, trade servers are just like places for like kids to hang out in. You hardly ever find people actually trading in Skyward trade servers. But anyways, now the moment of truth. Let's type in trade. And I also gotta like sift through all the non-trade servers as well. So this is gonna be a bit annoying. Now I know TF2 Easy is a gambling site and I do not condone any of that.
Hi boys. We're kicking things off with 1,000 coins.
But it is a trading server apparently. So I am gonna hop right in. Let's see. Oh, it's a classic trade server map. This is a classic. Okay. Now, are people actually trading? Let's see. We got a pretty full lobby here, so hoping at least one person is trading, but you know, I'm just hit them with the is anyone trading? Let's see. Okay, looks like we got like 8 AFK people and we got people just playing the game. On to the next server, I guess. This server's pretty dead. Okay, so funny story. My microphone doesn't actually work, even though I tested it on Steam, it works there, but for some reason in TF2, like I'm speaking right now in the microphone, nothing's popping up, so we're gonna have to raw dog this with no microphone, just text. Now, time for the message. Selling Frenchman's unusual orbiting fire Frenchman beret. 18k, willing to negotiate. Now let's just copy and paste this. Let's just send a message in and hop into console. And now if I press Q, boom, we can automatically send a message at the press of a key. So now I'm gonna just sit here, I guess, for however long it takes to get an offer. And I'm also gonna try hit up other people that are buying unusuals. Bro, it's been like, I don't know, 10 minutes so far. Just been spamming my bind playing surf and so far no offers. And it's such a shame as well that my mic's not working because I would have been one hell of an impression to this entire server, but I'm gonna give it 10 more minutes of me spamming a bind and playing surf before I try switch up my strategy because my message so far, I mean, it's aight, but I feel like it's not really capturing the attention of people in the server. And also I've been seeing people like in chat buying quick sells. Okay, buying quick sells for 13,000 keys. Ash Shana Butter. Okay. Oh, it's gold pan as well. Well, surely he can afford to buy my 18 key unusual. There's a chance he's not going to respond because He did say to add him. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna accept. Okay, so it's been nearly 30 minutes of me recording and just trying to trade my item. And so far, no luck. I mean, I've checked people's inventories. They've either had stuff nowhere close in value to what I'm trying to sell, or just don't have enough. So it's looking like today is gonna be another fail. I won't call it fail. I'll call it more like another missed opportunity, if you know what I mean. Always look at the bright side. I am gonna end the day off with listing my hat on post.tf, because apparently that's another place you can list unusuals, and praying that someone checks my offer and sends me something when I wake up tomorrow. But on to day 4, and you might be wondering, Big Boy, why are you showing us your Steam library? And the answer is, we just struck gold potentially. Now remember that guy yesterday, the Asher Wonder, but whatever his name is, he actually accepted my friend request and sent a message. He sent, "What's up?" at 4:16 a.m. So unfortunately, there might be a bit of a time zone misalignment. I'm trying to trade. I'm trying to quickly sell my unusual hat. What was it again? Orbiting fire. I keep on forgetting this hat. It's like Frenchman's beret. Yeah, Frenchman's beret. Orbiting fire, Frenchman's beret. For I'ma risk it. 18 keys. It might seem a little crazy to you guys who spend all your days trading. That I'm trying to sell this. Trying to quick sell this for 3 keys over to buy orders. But just hear me out. You never know unless you try. But I'ma still give him room to negotiate. I'ma be saying 18 keys. Would you be able to do that? Or do you want to negotiate? Now just let that sit overnight. Let's see what he says when he wakes up. Back onto actually trying to sell this hat in a server. See if anyone bites. If someone does send an offer, I'm gonna have to completely unfriend that guy, completely sabotage. But otherwise, you know, I'm gonna just test my luck again. I'm gonna see how active the servers are. Okay, we're in. And yeah, unfortunately, test. Yeah, my mic does not work in game still. I still need to figure out how to fix that. Like it's gonna be such a major problem if I can't advertise in mic. Cause who's gonna be listening? Who's gonna be reading every single message in chat? That's the thing. You gotta stand out. The thing I learned about this server, and a lot of other servers in particular, a lot of these people are just AFK, and they have their thing running overnight, just spamming, cycling through messages. So even if you send them an offer, like even if you friend them, they're not gonna respond until hours later when they wake up. So that's another thing. You gotta actually like try to find people that are active, like these people. And you know, like at this point, if I can't find any actual buyers, I'm probably just gonna start trolling at this point. You know what would be crazy right now? If this entire video, I did not sell my unusual at all. And I'm just left with a 15 key spy unusual I'm never gonna care about or ever use.
Foreshadowing is a narrative device in which
I'm just start hitting up people on the server that are buying unusuals. Okay, so it's nearly been about 30 minutes of me sitting in the server trying to get a deal. So far, nothing as expected. And this has just caused me to think about everything in general. Like, I know if this video ends with me not selling this hat, people are obviously gonna be like, oh, you didn't try hard enough. I could have sold that hat in 2 days. But word of advice to you guys, do not trade at all in TF2. Do not start trading. Like, you're better off just doing anything else for your life.
Baba Booey.
I don't even feel like I'm on the same level as these people in the server that I'm in. I feel like I'm not getting treated with respect. I'm not getting taken seriously, so I'm gonna try change that. I'm gonna try show them that I am serious about this. I'm not just doing this for fun. I'm actually dead set on trying to sell this hat. So next week, I'm gonna ramp up my whole approach. New message, new everything. And this time, instead of servers in TF2, I'm gonna try hit up servers on Discord and see if people actually want to trade on there, because I've been missing out on an entire side of TF2 trading, an entire way to advertise your hat apart from backpack.tf and all the websites. Alright, and now we're back onto day 5. And once again, I have to shoot it on the Steam library because I got some news for you guys. The guy I messaged, unfortunately, I'll just tell you right off the bat, we got no deal. But this is what he had to say. Looking for more high tier quick sells at the moment. Sorry. Okay, and then he instantly unfriended me after I said that. I guess the trading business is really cutthroat because I couldn't even stay on his friends list. But anyways, I can't dwell on the past. Now it's about trying to sell this hat once again. Persistence is key, especially for trading. Like, everyone's just out to make a profit. You'd hardly find anyone actually trying to buy a hat just to wear it. So we're now on to day 6. Today I'm just gonna try and find TF2 trading communities. Don't ask why I'm using Discord browser version. For some reason, the app just stopped working, just kept updating, so I'll stay in the server, but it seems like it's mostly CS. Oh wait, there is TF2, so hopefully we can find a buyer. I'ma also list my unusual hat onto the next server. Okay, and send. And now for the most fun part of trading. Waiting. And I'm gonna be doing a lot of that. Oh, wait. What is his name? But let's just accept friend request. Kind of a sus name, don't you think? And I got another one. This is the moment you've all been waiting for. An actual offer, even if this guy is probably scamming me. Oh my gosh, bro. Did we just encounter our first scammer of the day? Since I'm currently buying and reselling items on Mancoder store, that's why I just want to check your items to see how much they're worth. I'ma just see how much I can mess with him until he just blocks me or just rage quits. Click on your name on top of inventory. So, how do I do that? I don't use Manco store. Go on Mancoder store. On Google or Edge? Put your predictions in chat. How long do you think it'll take for him to just give up on me? I'm not selling a frightened poltergeist unusual blast defense though. Bro. Okay, he's actually getting pissed. Okay, my bad. So what website do I check this on? I'm just very confused since this is my first day trading. You know, mommy, just let me buy a gift card and get some hats. Are you on Manco store and I'm on Discord right now? I understand. That is why I'm giving you a piece of advice how to get profit in trading. We will try to check first one of your cheap items if you understand how site works. I'm gonna just send him this just to see his reaction. Okay, I'm on the website. Is this my hat? Bro. Are you... No, I'm serious. Click your name on top in inventory. Okay, you know what? I'ma just send the screenshots. Clearly VC is not working. Yep. And it's gonna come with a surprise, if you know what I mean. Here's a screenshot. Okay, I clicked. He doesn't care. Click the deposit on top so you can see. He's just straight down to business. Okay, but what do you think of the bottom left? Is it a virus? Look, what do you mean? Do you not see it? Do you not have eyes? Why is he asking for... Like, notice they don't even say, like, my hat. And they're not even from any servers in common. Like, they just find me. How are they finding me? These could be like two scammers battling right now just to see who can get me first. Should I hit him off the same line? Yeah, but I don't have a unfrightened poltergeist unusual blast defense. Bro, listen first. Bro, what the hell is happening right now? Why am I getting sexy Sparta? Now I'm forced to accept it because it's sexy Sparta. That's crazy. The minute I send my offer in these two trade servers, I get 3 people sending me a friend request. Can you please tell me the reason why I made so many deposit requests in our marketplace? Rent was due. That makes no sense, I just realized. Guys, Manco bot just sent me an offer. I have to give him my hat for nothing because it's a deposit, so I have to get the security token. This entire thing has just evolved into me just trolling scammers. Like, this is meant to be like an entire different video at this point, but I guess we're doing it now, since this is what TF2 trading is now. So I guess I'm gonna have to accept this offer. Like, it's sad to see my hat go, but I gotta listen to him. Confirm it on your... I just told you! I did! Tell your bots to hurry up. Is he gonna unadd me now? Okay, I'm getting pretty bored, and Sexy Sparta's talking again. No. Oh, crap. Okay, you know what? You think I'm scared? Huh. Bring it on. Since you're giving me the silent treatment, I'ma just say it. I'm not falling for your idiot scammer. Good luck. Try again. So we're now on to day 7 and oh man, I'm just so tired of trading in TF2. I'm so done with this whole thing. It's been 7 whole days and we still have not gotten this unusual out of our inventory. And you saw what happened yesterday. I got like 4 scammers swarming my Discord trying to get a piece of this, trying to run through this spy unusual. That's just proof enough that TF2 trading right now, at least for low tier traders, is completely dead in 2026. The craziest part is I literally just joined a Discord server for the first time for trading and instantly scammer after scammer flooding my DMs. And I know there's gonna be people in the comments, like I'm calling it, they're gonna be like, oh, you didn't try hard enough. I did! I cannot stress you enough how much hours of footage I have to sift through to make this, to like edit this video. And 90% of it is just me in this exact server just surfing. If you think you can do a better job than me and actually make 10 keys profit in 2 weeks, go ahead, be my guest, but I have a feeling it's gonna be the exact same situation for you. Okay, you know what? I'm actually done. Like, I'm fully done with this. And you might be like, oh, big boy, why are you giving up so early? If you were in my position right now, I guarantee you would have quit days ago. I mean, word of advice to anyone trying to trade, don't trade in TF2. Instead, get a job. And I know that might be pretty scary for you guys, but it's the truth. Your time is way more valuable than pixels on a screen. So after spending only 7 days trying to trade my hat to no avail, I was able to show the actual reality of trading in 2026. And instead of just saying trading is cooked, I want to add some nuance to that and say it's only cooked if you're trading under 100 keys. It's not going to be nearly as lucrative as it was back in the day. Your margins are going to be non-existent. And if you actually want to make any meaningful profit, you basically need a hat worth more than 100 keys to be taken seriously in most servers. Although this video did have somewhat of an expected conclusion, I've still got something you guys won't expect from me. A deep dive on the history of TF2's dev run game mode. Click on the video on screen if you want to learn about the plugin. And as always, have a good one.